So I grew up in Southside, Virginia, in one of those small towns where most of the white kids went to the local segregation academy. For those of you who don't know, that's a school where, because it was private, they didn't have to admit black children, and they didn't. But my parents actively opposed segregation, so my own experience was quite different. And I'm going to do something probably a little crazy. I'm going to read you 4 new poems from a new manuscript, and they may not be entirely baked yet. So welcome to my test kitchen. Tell me what you think when we're done. Clee. Clee had come from New York, where he owned a radio station in Mount Vernon, now managed by a son from his first marriage. And though he sponsored the requisite sports teams, gave generously to area charities, and had a standing order for the Friday special at Walker's Diner I sometimes had to fetch when business kept him in the office, neither he nor Shirley ever belonged in Farmville, just like no one from the college ever really belonged. But Clee was rich and black, so he stuck out more. He had a 3rd grade education, he told me, which is why he'd phoned around to find a kid like me who could take dictation and tidy up his words, even write routine letters for him simply to sign. When he was away, his wife Shirley signed in his place. Shirley's office next to his was the guts, the nuts and bolts of WPAK-FM. But Clee sat in the big office behind his desk and charmed the people buying ads and record company reps, very few of those, alas, and school kids seeking yearbook sponsors. The yearbook theme was More Than a Feeling from the song by Boston. Our Night Fever prom came from another band the white teachers and the few white kids knew. But our marching band played Sing a Song in September, the same disco soul that WPAK played. I never felt so alone as on those long rides home, everyone else on the bus industriously making out, while Jenny and I, lone white girls in the band, watched Southside Virginia pass by in the dark. Maybe the wish to belong was what Clee sensed in me. He had a bald way of sizing people up, and if you passed the test, you knew it meant something. Oh.